Okay, so today we're going to be making the steak for the open kitchen, the Tepanyaki. The steak comes in from Hushi. It will come in a bag like this, which has got oil in there as well, or it will come in a bucket like this, and it will have oil in it as well. If we're going to defrost these, this will take longer to defrost than this. This we're looking at about 2 days to defrost. This could be anything up to 4 days to defrost, so do bear that in mind when we pull it out. Today my steak is still a little bit frozen. That's not great. We want to be able to deal with it properly, so do defrost it correctly. Inside the bag we'll find all different sizes. They should all be about the same, but we do get some variations coming through. Different sizes of steak we can see there, like that, okay? When we're taking the steak, we need to look what we're going to do. So for example, I've got one here. If I got a piece like that, I may chop it and just chop it like that and go right across. I wouldn't do that if I had a big piece like that, because I'm going to have to go too thin. And I don't want to go too thin because we need to bang it, which is the next process now. So I'm going to pick out a piece to show you something. Okay, so there, I've got one piece that I wouldn't chop in half. This one, I'm going to chop it in half. Okay, so this one, I'm going to go straight down the middle like that. Okay, alright, so you can see on this piece of beef here, we've got the grain that is running this way. Okay, it's not always easy to see on all of it, but if we do look, we try to bear this in mind. The grain is going that way. We can see on the side how the grain is going this way. Okay, so I know I'm always going to go across the grain. Okay, so I'm going to put my beef down on the table that way, and when I take my steak, I'm going to go, so the grain's going that way, and I'm going to cut across the grain. Put one on one side. Okay, now I've got 2 pieces of steak. Okay, now this is how we need to work out. I want to do about 50 grams, approximately 50 grams per steak. Okay, so with this steak here, I think about there is about 50 grams. We can have a look at the scales. Test. Okay, while we're waiting for the scales, I'm going to take this one, so let's take the narrow end so that we can look, and I'm going to say right about there, approximately, is about 50 grams. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 2 different things, a fatter one and a thinner one, but I'm looking about the same for 50 grams. Let's have a look. So this one, I'm on 48 grams, let's see. So this one now, 48 grams. There we go. How precise was that? So we're about 50 grams. Once we get to this stage here, what we need to do, we've got 2 different types of steak, is we're going to bang them out. Okay, so I'm going to take my large piece here. This is obviously going to take a bit more banging than that one. That side up. Okay, so remember where the grain is. The grain is going down like that. We're going to place the bag over the top and we're going to hit it. We're going to keep hitting it. Okay, that's one steak. Okay, now the other one, we want to do the same thing. It's very important to hit it properly, to tenderize it, to break those muscles down in the meat. This one, we don't need to hit it as much. Okay, and there's that steak there. Okay, so we've got 2 steaks, both 50 grams, both tenderized properly. When we put these away in the bucket, we will cover it with oil. Over time, those bits of beef will shrink back into shape a little bit and they will fatten out a little. If you've not banged it properly, they will go too fat and then they're hard to cook and they will go really tough. If you've banged it properly, they will remain, although they will go in a little bit, they will remain nice and flat and easy to cook like that. We want to be able to cook these steaks quickly, so we want a minute on either side and they want to be cooked. Okay, so please make sure you bang them out properly.